The locking skill versus the milking skill in the art of vaginal gymnastics. And yes, you heard that right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you definitely will by the end of this video. My name is Belle. I wrote the best-selling book, The Goddess Method, on precisely the art of vaginal gymnastics, structured pelvic floor exercises that completely enhance female pleasure. So let's break down the difference between these two exercises because they are really different and they feel really unique to both your partner and yourself when you're performing them during intimacy. So locking is an advanced exercise in vaginal gymnastics. It basically means being able to lock your partner inside of you with your pelvic floor muscles and not allow him to get out. Now, obviously, there's levels to this. As you get started training, in the book I explain everything, by the way, but as you start, you're not going to be able to lock someone with that much strength, but as you develop your strengths, you'll be able to progress with it, and obviously you're going to be able to have a stronger grip, right? Now, milking, on the other hand, is a really easy exercise to get started. I think it's the third exercise that I explain in the book, by the way, because it's actually quite beginner friendly and really quickly gives you great results. It feels amazing during SEX, especially if you're on top. So yeah, definitely milking is one that's going to give you a lot of instant pleasure, instant gratification, lots of returns. But as you continue training other exercises and you start isolating the side walls of your vaginal canal or the front and back walls, you're going to be able to progress to more complex exercises such as locking. And so, yes, locking is definitely impressive, extremely pleasurable, and some of the students that we have use it to edge their partner. So if you get to a place where you can really have a really strong grip, you're able to hold your partner in place and you're almost able to control when he can come. And so that's what women do to sort of like edge their partners into climax. So, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. Do with it what you will. Do with this information what you will. But these are two really different exercises of vaginal gymnastics. Again, milking is quite easy and locking is quite difficult. Milking works through the vertical levels of the vagina, so what we call the transverse plane, and then locking works through all three planes. So it works through the vertical axis, the frontal or the sagittal axis, and the horizontal axis. So it works the front, the back, the sides of your vagina, as well as the vertical level. So it really is a full mastery of the vaginal canal. That's why it's very much an advanced exercise. Now, both of them I explain in depth in the book and obviously much more in depth in our program. So go to goddess.com or the first link in our bio to get the book and you'll be able to learn all about this.